Move back, please.
We will remember them.
Standard bearers, carry standards. Ladies and gentlemen, please join with me in one verse of the national anthem. When the music plays. Please. God save our gracious King, long live our noble King. God save our King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save our King. Three cheers for His Majesty. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Mr. Churchill, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, it's good to be you, representing the Mayor of Faversham. This is our Deputy Mayor, Councillor Martin.
Deputy Mayor.
Thank you everybody for attending today. I hope you are very much enjoying today's event. As we are here not only to celebrate Faversham in the Forties, but to celebrate and mark Armed Forces Day, where we remember our veterans and our serving personnel past and present, the sacrifices they make, serving across the globe, right now in places like Poland, Germany, Cyprus, Somalia, Australia, the Falkland Islands and beyond. They give up their precious moments with their families to protect peace, to protect our way of life, to work with our allies and to provide aid to those in need. Let us remember those sacrifices today and those of them that have gone before to look after our freedoms, keep us safe today. I will now pass over to our Armed Forces Champion of Town Council, Councillor Charles Gibson. Thank you, Mr. Deputy Mayor. I will be very brief as well. Today we are celebrating the 90th anniversary of the Spitfire, a remarkable feat of engineering and community fundraising. 90 years ago, Faversham raised a staggering £5,000 to buy 2 Spitfires to support the war efforts then. And that effort has remained undimmed 90 years on. Last November, our amazing Poppy Appeal volunteers raised a record amount yet again and are looking forward to another record-breaking year this year. So thank you very much to all of you who volunteer your time supporting our veterans and our serving personnel and our amazing cadets and Cadet Force adult volunteers who keep those services running throughout the year and throughout so many decades. We're all extremely grateful, and so it is now my great pleasure to say a sentence I did not expect to say when elected to the Town Council 3 years ago. It is my great honour to introduce Sir Winston Churchill.
Thank you, Councillor. Unlike him, I won't be brief. But what you don't know is what we're going to use those Spitfires for. We are going to strafe the high street in Ashford on a weekly basis. The fact is this, everything that we are celebrating here today took place 80 odd years ago. And there are very few people here, although I have spoken to some, who remember this. And as the years pass, the veterans, like old soldiers, they don't die, they simply fade away. And it's up to us, the current generation, the mums and the children, to remember their sacrifice in our hour of need. Our island stood alone against the onslaught from the Nazis. Any Germans here? We stood alone. Across the Atlantic, our allies, the Americans, had not yet entered the war. And in 1940, we went into our darkest hour, with the Germans poised 22 miles across the channel to invade us. As a more recent member of the American presidential party pointed out, if it hadn't have been for D-Day, June the 6th, 1944, we would all be speaking German now. Es begab sich aber zu der Zeit, dass seine Geburt von Kaiser Augustus ausging, dass alle Welt Gesetze wurde. You wouldn't bloody want that, would you? So here's the story. We stood alone, and I made one of my most famous speeches, and I will tell you it now. The Battle of France is over. The Battle of Britain has begun. We will fight on the landing ground. We will fight in the streets. We will fight in the fields and in the hills. We shall never surrender. And if it hadn't have been for a couple of thousand very brave men in their flying machines, we would have been overwhelmed. The RAF did their bit to win the Battle of Britain, and the few should always be remembered. I said my most famous couplet, and if you know the words, you say them with me now. Never in the field of human conflicts has so much been owed by so many to so few. So I would like you all to give a minute's applause for all the ex-servicemen who served, those that are here today, and those youngsters who might go on to do a great job. Let's hear it for our group!